for a little story that I remember. Yes, when you remember towns, you know, there's lots of towns that come to mind. Oh, there's Dogpatch. Now, that was a famous town, but our town was called Rock Ridge. Yes, it was a lovely little town, sleepy little town in the foothills, and it was a town that had everything. Oh, yes, it had a gang, as a matter of fact. They called it the Hole in the Wall Gang. Oh, and then we had little old apple cheek ladies made pie and all kinds of candies and things like that, and we had a lovely gal. Not much upstairs, but from here down, gangbusters. And then we had a guy that was mean, snidely whiplash. We had all those things in Rock Ridge, and it was a wonderful town. And then one day, all things changed in Little Rock Ridge. Oh, yes. Because one day, some darn fooled idiot stepped on a piece of something in the mountains that was yeller. And he came a-running down, exclaiming what he'd found. Yes, it wasn't his collar button, I'll tell you that. Oh, no, he had discovered gold. Well, perhaps over the years, the facts aren't as clear in my mind as they used to be. No, well, I'm going to turn the rest of the memories of Rock Ridge over to that man over there by the water with the microphone that hasn't been invented yet. No. There by the...
Well, old Abe has a little bit better memory than he gives himself credit for. But I'd like to take you back to the days when things became very interesting back in the little town of Rock Ridge. You see, I grew up there in the days of the early gold rush, and I can remember it just like it was yesterday. Once those people had found those first few nuggets, they began panning for gold in the rivers and streams, digging up just about everything, trying to bring in that gold. Well, they discovered one of the largest veins ever found, and it sent that first man flying down off of that mountain. That's Bill Noack in a very nice long-distance jump. The other two boys, they came a-roaring right out of that mountain. They were so excited they couldn't wait to get back into town to tell everybody that fortune and fame had come to Rock Ridge. Brian's gonna bring the two boys right around the mountain. Right, here comes the signal. There's the cut. Here it comes, 60 miles an hour all the way around the mountain. That mountain. Well, they just couldn't wait to get back into town, and they were going to pick up a couple of buddies that they'd seen along the way. Those guys heard about the gold, and they became very excited. Watch the quick handoff from David to Brian. Here they come. We're going to bring out Patrick and RJ to help celebrate the finding of gold down at Rock Ridge. They're about to head right down Main Street, screaming and yelling, hooping and hollering, nearly bumping into one another. They were so excited. They're just about set, and here they come right down Main Street to tell everybody about the gold. Hang on, you guys. Oh, right there. There they are, the Larry Lucky Miners from Rock Ridge, finding gold out on Eureka Mountain. Well, they couldn't wait just to get back into Main Street to tell the whole town that fame and fortune was here to stay. Let's welcome back in the two lucky miners. That's Adam Yunker and R.J. Hart.
Oh, I've seen him with my own eyes. You're a gold nugget.
Man sakes alive.
Nuggets, not the horny toads.
Horny toads? Whoa.
Look at that.
How big was that vein?
They got a vein down there. It's so big. It takes a mule train 470 years to get it out.
Oh my goodness. That's phenomenal.
Oh, I'm going to tell the world. Going to tell my town.
That's how it happened. We're going to bring out that whole town right now to celebrate with our two miners. Here they come. Promenade, everyone. the way it began that fateful day when they discovered those few little gold nuggets. We had two boys in the town who loved to show off. For our fair maiden, that's Paul Dunteman and Paul Wadena on their shoe skis. Those two are too low-down no-goods, never done a lick of work in their whole life, but when it came to showing off, you can bet those two boys were right in front, coming down Main Street, waiting for the affections, hoping to win the heart of our town belle, Miss Audrey, and here they come. Paul Dunteman, Paul Wadena. They'd keep that competition going. They'd get even more intense as time went on, hoping to win the hand of Miss Audrey. They'd turn around, strutting backwards right down Main Street, lifting one foot high in the air, hoping to impress that sweet little maiden. There they are, getting them way up in the air. Those are two very beautiful back swans. Paul Wadena, Paul Dunteman. Well, it's one thing for sure, when they were done showing off, they'd head out to old Eureka Mountain, hoping they could find just a little bit of gold. A few nuggets laying around, not that they were going to do any work, mind you. But they're going to take a look at Eureka Mountain, that 5.5-foot jump on those very tiny shoe skis. Here they come, and they're all set. Up and over. There they are, Paul Wadena, Paul Dunteman. Double shoe skis over Mount Eureka. Oh, there's Miss Audrey there. Paul's competing for is going to show her a little very fancy way to come back into town, sliding backwards in a back beach landing. There he is, Paul Dunteman. I spoke of that very lovely lady in the town of Rock Ridge. Truly beautiful indeed. She had a lot to offer, and we're going to show you some of the moves, the style, the poise, and the grace, the reason why she was the very best Rock Ridge had to offer. Miss Audrey Dunteman. Audrey had inherited the deed to her father's mine on Mount Eureka. Just before her father had passed away, he had promised the entire town that Miss Audrey, too, would take care of that little town of Rock Ridge, sharing the wealth from that mine. Let's watch the grace and beauty once more as she comes down Main Street in a 360-degree turn. Miss Audrey Dunteman. Every man hoped that someday he too could claim Miss Audrey for his very own. We're going to show you one of the very talented moves, the very advanced 360-degree over-the-head spin as she enters Main Street, Rock Ridge. Miss Audrey Dunteman, our town belle. But there were others in this town who were not so generous as poor Miss Audrey. No, at this very moment, they were plotting to take away the deed, steal the rights to that gold mine, and ruin everything for the poor town of Rock Ridge. Well, I certainly hope an ill fate does not befall Miss Audrey. Let's welcome Miss Audrey Dunteman. Oh my goodness, it's Snidely Whiplash. He's stolen the deed. The deed. He's stolen the deed to the mine. Oh, poor Miss Audrey. Catch him, Audrey. He's getting away. Oh, he's stolen all our wealth. Everything we had was gone at the hands of Snidely Whiplash. But We were a very resourceful group indeed. We'd organized a posse. We were about to go out and bring back Snivy Whiplash, save the town, and rescue the mountain, return it to the hands of Miss Audrey. Here comes our posse. They're going to bring the deed back. Go ahead, boys. They were very confident indeed. We had a saying back then. Bringing that deed back was going to be easier than turning an apple into an orange. I'm sorry, an orange into an apple. We'll see. Danger Cliff. That poor posse doesn't know about that trail. I hope they take the right fork. Oh no, they're coming the wrong way. It's Back Bart, Snively's head gangster. Deed this way, that poor, they don't know, here they come, 40 miles an hour on a full gallop, right through, watch out for the cliff. Oh. Up and over the cliff in a big flip. The entire posse's been lost. This is terrible indeed. And right out to gloat about it, that dastardly doer of evil deeds, it's Snivy Whiplash himself. His main man, Back Bart, has wiped out our poor posse, and he's come to show off. Gloat over his riches. Here comes that evildoer, that very tricky man. Snivy Whiplash, Jethro Duntaman. He's got the deed to the mine. We're going to show you several moves, the very tricky and clever things that he had, the many things that have earned him that reputation as a trickster and doer of evil deeds. Snivy Whiplash, Jethro Duntaman. He became even more clever as time went on, advancing his tricks, getting out of nearly every little problem he was ever to have. We're going to show you some very advanced toe turns as he puts his foot into the very special harness. Let's watch. That's Snivy Whiplash. He's got the deed. We nearly caught that man once. He pulled out his very best trick. He wrapped the rope all the way around his body, cut across the wake, came in a 360-degree helicopter spin. Right there. Let's say hello to that villain, Snivy Whiplash, Jethro Duntaman. Sneaking away with the deed. A very paranoid man indeed. He's very right to be. From out of the east came several couples. They heard of our plight and had come to help us. That's Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. Michelle Cook, Ken Borowski. They're going to go out there in search of Snivy Whiplash and hope to help the town out. Two more very famous persons, Wild Bill Hickok and Annie Oakley. Truly a star-studded cast of law enforcement individuals indeed. We're sure to bring him back now.
Ride him in. Cut him out.
That's Kim Kirkpatrick, Bill Nowak. Say hello to Michelle Cook and Ken Borowski. It was going to take a great deal of coordination and a concerted effort to bring in the very clever man Snivy. These people are the very best in maneuvers. They're going to go out there, Kim Kirkpatrick and Bill Nowak, along with Michelle and Ken, and see if they can't systematically search for that man and flush him out. Restore us to our prosperity. That's Michelle and Ken. Billy out looking for the bad guys. We're going to show you the strength of Ken and the perfect balance of Michelle and the gainer. Michelle Cook, Ken Borowski. That Snidely was a clever man indeed, and had really hidden himself away this time. They looked everywhere for him. That's Kim Kirkpatrick, Bill Nowak. Michelle and Ken. There's Ken and Billy. This last move will take perfect coordination between our law enforcement couples. A back drape to a flip turn. Michelle Cook, Ken Borowski with the needle. Invented by that group. Well, it wasn't an extremely large territory. There were a great number of problems, and our two couples were going to have to move on to other parts of the territory to help out others in need. Let's welcome back, just before they leave, Kim Kirkpatrick, Bill Nowak. Let's welcome back Michelle Cook, Ken Borowski. Our star-strapped doubles here in the town of Rock Ridge. Snidely Whiplash became very worried that he'd soon be closed in upon by one of our do-gooders. He sent out his #1 assistant, another man dedicated to true evil. It was Back Bart. We're going to see why we called him that. When it came to evil, only Snidely was a little bit better. That's Back Bart, Mike Lorenz. They were going to set out a set of false tracks to fool everyone. All of us in the town wouldn't know where they were hiding. To do that, he was going to double back in his own tracks. You saw him go out forwards. Well, he's going to turn around. As he does, he's going to flip around all the way backwards. He's going to come back right down the trail at 40 miles an hour, facing backwards, perfectly covering his tracks, keeping everyone in the town confused. Well, Back Bart is backwards. He's covering his tracks well. He's getting set. He's stepping off. There it is. Backwards, barefoot, 40 miles an hour. Woo! And a back to front. Mike Lorenz. Let's give him a big round of applause for a nice job of backwards barefooting. Snidely's suspicions were correct. We of the little town became even more resourceful. We knew we'd have to take drastic measures to bring that man in. So we hired ourselves a group of bounty hunters. The first bounty hunter to arrive in town was none other than the very best in the West, Paul Dunteman. Well, Paul knew that Snidely had been hiding out around Eureka Mountain. He thought he'd go out there and take a little look-see, see what we could find. They have some of the tricks never was seen before in the West. Some of the very best indeed. This first one, he's going to pull that handle tight into his body, rotate all the way around, not forwards, but backwards. It's called the gainer. Watch it. It happens very quick. Paul makes the cut. Here it is, up, around. There is the gainer. Incredible. Well, we had a very clever way of joining up the rest of the bounty hunters who had just arrived into town to the rest. Here comes Paul. Give him a hand. There they are, the bounty hunters from Rock Ridge. They were going to join up, go out to Eureka Mountain, see if they couldn't flush old Snidely and Backbart out of there. We had a couple of very clever moves we thought for sure would bring him a running. The first one, the two center men wrapping the rope all the way around their body, 360-degree spins. The two outside men coming around the mountain, crisscrossing underneath. Here it comes, the two boys on the outside, they're set to cut. Here comes the speed up, around, over. There it is, a double helicopter, double crisscross. We took it a little bit farther. We took the two center men, sent them up and over the mountain, wrapping one more time for 360-degree helicopter spins. The two other men coming right through the middle. They're going to split the center of that 12 feet of spinning ski. Get set, you guys. It's going to get real tight in between. There it is. Double helicopter, double split the middle. Still no luck, still no Snidely, Whiplash, or Backbart. We were going to send three up and over this time and one coming around the mountain. Watch that center man. He's going to be pulling that rope in tight to his waist, spinning all the way around in the incredible front flip. The two outside men on either side, full wraps, full helicopters. Here it comes. Around, up, over. Hang on. Slipped on a cow pie. Jethro. My goodness. We're going to see the expertise of that main stagecoach driver, Brian Shuffle, right here as he keeps those three bounty hunters high and dry. Here comes the rope to Jethro. Hang on. He's got the rope. The bounty hunters are high and dry. Brian Shuffle with our bounty hunters. A very nice, quick, deep water pickup. We'd like to show you that truly magnificent move one more time. Jethro's going to pull that rope in. He's going to rotate all the way up and around. The two outside men spinning 360 degrees. The far man cutting underneath the whole thing. Paul and Billy are ready. Jethro looks set. Here he comes. Pull it in, Jethro. There it is. A double helicopter with a cross. Despite the incredible moves, all the tricks they possess, no Snidely Whiplash. We're going to pick up one more, showing you Brian Shuffle's quick dock takeoff. Here they come. Those guys are dry above the ankles. Let's welcome Adam Yunker to the Bounty Hunters. They set up for their final move. If this failed, nothing would help. We're going to send three men up and over, wrapped 180 to do a 360-degree spin all the way around on that jump. It looks about 16 feet wide. We've got 18 feet of spinning ski. The two outside men, they're going to come into the middle, split in between, a triple helicopter. It's going to get real close, real tight. Up, around, in between. A triple helicopter with a double split the middle. Let's welcome these boys back in for an incredible demonstration of stunt trick jumping right here. Say hello to Jethro Gentleman, Adam Yunker, Bill Nowak, Paul Wadena, and our gator master, Paul Gentleman, the Aquanuts Masters. Goodness, when nighttime came, a few of the boys would come inside for a different type of hunting. Come on, boys, let those ladies get back to work. Come on, it's time. Come on, ladies, let's go. Uh-oh, they've stolen their guns. They really mean business. You guys better... Oh, they took care of them. They know that fraternizing with the help can go a little bit too far. They've taken care of those poor cowhands. We're going to welcome out the first three center ladies. These are our Swivel Saloon girls. Say hello to Audrey, Michelle, and Mary. We're going to bring out the rest of those dance hall ladies in our water ballet. When it comes to entertainment, entertain they will. Say hello to our Swivel Saloon girls, Audrey, Michelle, and Mary. Comes the rest of those very beautiful saloon girls. Watch it. Those ladies certainly knew how to entertain, and we like to bring them back in with a big warm welcome. That's Audrey, Michelle, and Mary, our Swivel Ski Ballet. Let's welcome back in our remaining saloon hall beauties. That's Kim, Molly, Nancy, Kathy, Michelle, Sarah, and Lynn. Presenting the Aquanut Water Ballet. Well, we had a gang in that town that gives new meaning to I don't know what. Look at this. It's the hole in the wall gang. Give me strength with their pet, Mongo. Well, Mongo was so tough, he used to sleep on rocks. Oh my goodness gracious. What are we up to now? Those guys aren't a full holster here. Uh-oh. Target practice for steady. Be careful with that thing. Oh my God, look at it. Oh, watch it, you got. Be careful, you're gonna hit somebody with that. Oh no. Mongo. Oh no. You better keep a chain on him.
What? Guess what's going on? What? Nothing. That's right, nothing. This town is boring. Let's do something exciting today.
There comes Garrett Adams, barefooting off of that very tiny canoe paddle, bringing a message in from out east.
Well, that's not exciting. Already?
You better believe it.
Boss, I got it. I know what we can do. It's exciting. What? We can go back down to the sheriff's office and put some more of that horse manure on his saddle. No, he smells the town up too bad. I mean, that idea stinks. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh. Well, stagecoach. An ambush. Yeah. Oh my God. There it is now. Where? Wow, that thing's so fast we didn't even see it. Woo! Woo! No kidding. Well, tell you what, let's mount up the horses, boys. Okay, let's go. Oh, boss. Can't do it, boss. Why not? Mongol ate the horses. Oh, now what are we gonna do? Dave, name it at the farmhouse this week, Mongo, you big lug, you! Say, boss, I got it! What? I got another idea, boss! And this one don't stink, I promise! What? We can use them horses and them horses! Oh, okay. How many horses we got, boss? We've got 300 there, and we've got 500 there. Get in your skis. That's 805 horses! You're always the smartest one in the bunch. That's right. Hey, boss. Go head him off at the pass. Hey, boss. Aren't you going? No, I'm the smart one. It's too dangerous. Is that why you're the boss? That's why. Oh, go ahead. Okay, boss. Okay, boss. You got a new truck?
That one works just fine.
Forget that music! That's okay, though. We're gonna head him off at the pass now.
Well, that's exactly what those nimble-brained boobies did, right up to the pass. Can you imagine why they couldn't find them?
Hey, what's wrong out there? It's over there! The stagecoach is there! I heard it! Dang nabbit! Those guys, I tell you! Jeez! They can never get anything right! Oh.
Ah, yes, when they said brains, he thought trains, and he got on. What happened to Mongo?
I tell you,
Well,
oh
we sent
boy.
the other one out to Sanitary Ridge. That's where we buried the town sewer. Oh, my goodness, look at this one. Here he comes. Watch it. Oh, that ridge is awful slippery. Up and over. Kent Yunker. Back coffee.
I gotta get out of this game.
You gotta get out of this
What
game.
can I do? I know! The only way move or the clown gets it.
Okay, everybody, move now, quick!
No! Don't move, you need it. Let me alone! Let me alone, don't go!
Everybody move. Fire that thing, please. That's our clowns, the hole-in-the-wall gang. What do I do with this rock? Well, from out east, we had to bring a message. There was a message coming. And that messenger is none other than Garrett Adams. He sought out to take a horse, but Mongo ate it. He had to come on a canoe paddle. There it is, deep water. Garrett Adams. Well, he'd have to go through a lot of trials before he made it out west to our little town. He had a message. It was for Snidely Whiplash, and he was bound and determined to bring it into the town. He'd have to go through a few perils, and one of them, it got very narrow in that path. He brought his foot all the way up into that toe hold and showed you 1 foot toe hold canoe paddling. Coming back into town. Well, he soon ran out of water. He'd have to pick up the speed and trudge across that desert on his bare feet. At this point in time, Brian picked that boat speed up to 35 miles an hour, and Garrett Adams is going to step off the very tiny canoe paddle to his bare feet. Here he comes. There's a step, barefoot, and right off that canoe paddle, coming back in to the town of Rock Ridge. Telegram for Snidely Whiplash. Where is that no-gooder? Snidely? Here he is. There's a telegram for you. Oh my goodness, give me strength. It's from your mother. What's it say?
Oh no, my mother is coming at 4 o'clock.
You've got 3 minutes, buddy. Get yourself cleaned up and get your act together. That lady means business. Well, we never gave up the battle here in Rock Ridge. We sent 2 of our best deputies out to keep looking for anybody from Snidely's gang, hoping we could bring a few in and find out where he is. That's Bill Backroad and Mike Lorenz. Look at this. Part of Snidely's gang itself, right there. Those boys are even more clever than we could ever have imagined. Coming right behind our posse. We never knew where they were. Just about the time those 2 boys would get their trail picked up by our posse, they'd flip off the trail and disappear, unable to be found once again. Here they come in a flying dock, deep water, barefoot start all the way up. Coming out, they're getting set for the plant. There it is, right up to their bare feet. Jeff Stanwyck and Bob Anderson. The flying barefoot start. Flipping off the trail, they're out of sight. The posse's missed them, they're still looking for them. Here they come, all set up and onto their bare feet. 40 miles an hour tumble turns. 2 of them right there. Let's have a big round of applause for Bill Backroad and Mike Lorenz out of 2 tumble turns. Well, we tried nearly everything in that town. We tried posses and lawmen and just about everything. We couldn't find Snidely or any part of his gang. It looked like the whole town would be lost. Oh my goodness, it's Snidely's mother. It's 4 o'clock, she's right on time. Oh my goodness, you're in for it now, Snidely. Matilda, you'll know why now that Snidely decided to mend his evil ways and help the town find a deed. Oh my goodness.
You go get him, sweetheart.
Heavens to Betsy. Behind every good man, there's a Matilda. You can be sure of that. Hurry, Snidely, you better get out of here. Well, that's the way it happened. It was up to Snidely's mom to straighten him out. Well, a lucky thing indeed. And Snidely amended his ways and decided to go help the town. He had hidden that deed very well. And that whole town of Rock Ridge got together with Snidely, to go out there and find that deed, bring it back to the town and restore prosperity. Mechanical failure indeed in the town of Rock Ridge. Just when we needed it most, the town decided to go and take a nap. I surely hope so.
I know you haven't lost it.
We're gonna put that thing back together. The whole town is gonna band together right here. Wind up all those ropes, get back to those skis, and go out there to look for that deed.
I just know we'll come through. I just know it.
Well, I surely hope so indeed. troubles in the town of Rock Ridge. We weathered a lot of storms, been through yellow fever and a number of other things, but never anything quite like this. Oh no, the hole in the wall gang coming back. What are you boys up to? They've got their pet Mongo. I got a nice rock for you here. I thought you had that thing trained. What you up to there?
We gotta find a date for Mongo.
A date for Mongo? I'd rather take the yellow fever.
No, Matilda, he eat her for lunch.
Oh my goodness, watch that thing. Doesn't he ever take a bath?
Well, what month is this?
Month?
Back in,
December? He talks too. Amazing what they can train these animals to do.
Yeah, we'd like to find somebody from the crowd. From the crowd?
Uh-oh. We've got some rejected little woman here. Matilda. Sniley didn't want her.
What happened?
Mongo's afraid of Matilda. Easy, Mongo, easy, boy. Ooh, even Matilda couldn't catch her. Poor Mongo. I'm sorry, Matilda, but that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. Well, the town is ready to go back out there. Out there searching. There they go, the town of Rock Ridge. Be a truly enjoyable date indeed. Happiness had come back to Rock Ridge. We had Sniley under control, and we knew that as long as Matilda was still out there, we would have no problem with him. That town became building. They began the second tier, and they began to work their way all the way up to that double-top, three-high pyramid. And they've got the deed. Successful. Well, one thing for sure, after we had found that deed, we were going to have ourselves one big party. And all that remained was to bring the town back into the beach to begin the big celebration. We're doing that right now. It looks like everyone is just about down and safe on the front of those gentlemen's skis. We're going to bring back in the town of Rock Ridge right here. Here they come. Let's welcome Rich, Lynn and Paul, Kathy and Paul, Michelle and Ken, Audrey and Jeff, Mary and Garrett, the 1983 Aquanut Pyramid team, the town of Rock Ridge back for the big celebration. Come on, everyone, get your hands together. Join in with that town of Rock Ridge. Come on, Mom. Some of the people that have made this show what it is. Doing our sound today, Roy Rohde and Scott Anderson. The #1 dock crew from the 1983 Lambs Farm Show Tournament. Cynthia Van Cleve, the #1 man, making those very clean handoffs to Brian and Ty, keeping that dock spotless. Dave Bruin Jr. Our safety boat, #1 at the Lambs Farm Show Tournament. Assisted by Darren Rohde, driver Michael O'Toole. Part of the winningest teams in the nation. Assisted by Scotty Parks, driver Ty Kirkman. The three-time champion from the 1982 show season, using all 300 horses of that Black Max power with his final message to you. come back now here. That's assistant Kurt Yunker, the #1 driver at the 1983 Lambs Farm Show Tournament, Mr. Brian Shuffle. This afternoon. Y'all come back now here. Come on, everybody, get your hands together one time. All the cowboys and the cowgirls from the town of Rock Ridge. We'd like to thank you all very much for coming down to see our
3 brothers who are